What up? Carrie in the house. Let's storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us. Hey guys, it is me, and I'm sure that you have heard about storming Area 51. First, little shout out to my hat. I can't turn it the right way. I don't know how to look at it. Yeah, that should be right. Splinterlands! Check it out if you want to do it. Maybe I'll drop a link in the bottom. Sweet, sweet game you can earn money on. Anyways, back to this Area 51 stuff. So, if you're new to me, then FYI, I love conspiracy theories and aliens and all of the things. So, I giggled at this Area 51 thing when it came up. So for any of you guys that are, under a rock, no big deal. I hope it's nice and cozy under there for you. But this is what's going on. So I'll pop it up somewhere on the screen for you right now. So, dude made this joke thing. Yeah, it's been officially come out as a joke. But here's the Facebook event. It was Storm Area 51 on September 20th this year because they can't stop all of us. And what has freaked people out is so far there are 1.6 million people that have RSVP'd that Facebook event saying that they are in fact going, and 1.2 million in addition to that have said that they are interested in going. So I honestly believe that most people who even said that they were going, they think it's a joke. It's really funny. It's like, yeah, it's going to look cool. But it has stricken some worry into government officials and things like that, as it should. And so there's been a lot of things popping up about warnings to definitely do not storm Area 51. Yeah, the guy did do it. Here's a little picture of this guy. He came out finally. He reached out first unanimously because he was afraid to get in a bunch of trouble, obviously, about making this fake Facebook group. But he did just want to come out and say that it was a joke. It was just something fun. We all like conspiracy theories. It's super fun. Aliens, super fun. And he is asking people not to really do it, that it is in fact a joke. They're leaving it up because it should be okay to be a joke. But even though the majority of people believe this is a joke, there are a lot of stupid people out there. There are locals that live in the area or like an hour and a half, a couple hours away from Area 51 and Groom Lake that they are sold out. They like have novelty hotels and shops and things like that. And during that weekend for September 20th, fully sold out. People are literally planning to go do this or go maybe just for a meetup, and maybe that's the thing. Also, you pop around Twitter, you find a lot of people talking about meeting up, how to get there, plans for actually storming it. So there are a handful of stupid idiots out there. They're not gonna get a very warm welcome. It is a military base, everyone. Okay, so that's what's happening. There's a fake Facebook group that has gone out for Area 51 for everybody to just go and do it because en masse, theoretically, that does make sense. They wouldn't be able to stop everyone. And so the joke is they're going to go in and release the aliens and free all the people that are down below. But it seems unlikely and still kind of a joke. Now, I did look up for you guys what is Area 51. I wanted to know why we call it that because I know that it's actually Groom Lake. I'm familiar with that from my conspiracy theoriness. Yep, that's a good word for me. But I didn't know where the actual term 51 came from. And I thought, in my brain, oh, well, I'm sure that the area is marked into blocks of some kind and this just happens to be Area 51. No. It turns out that is not true at all. It is Groom Lake, like I said before. It is also called Homey Airport or KXTA, and those are the names that it's always gone by. And officially, it has always been basically a landing strip for testing stealth aircraft for the government. Now, for the longest time, it was 100% denied by the government. So all the way up until there's a famous court case of something happening until 1995. In 1995, an Air Force attorney told a federal judge, so they were still very much maintaining that this didn't exist at all. There was nothing even there. They were saying there's no name for the operating location near Groom Lake. So they were saying there is a location there, but there's no name for it. There's nothing special going on. And they were just basically being like, no, it's nothing. Back during that time, all of the people who worked there, they referred to the area as the ranch. And then suddenly it started being called Area 51. I could not find anything that corroborated why it got that name. Now, there are some guesses that they had, like it was actually Area 15 by the measurement thing that we talked about before. So it could have been switched. Somebody who maybe read the whatever paperwork they were reading when they were first deciding what was going to be called, they saw 15 and they dyslexically said 51 instead. That's my own conclusion from the information that I found. They also were guessing that maybe that's what they were going to call the area, so they were trying to jump the gun on it. But in any case, it has never been referred to, except for in one CIA document, as Area 51, and all other times it's always been Groom Lake. Why do you guys think the government facility should be secret? Conspiracy theories, people, because I am also a conspiracy theorist. I love it, but I also have a fair amount of logic forced into my brain, and so I understand the need for secrecy in governments. Not necessarily from their own people, but to be fair, we got loose lips. So we got to keep secrets from the normal people, because other countries, potential enemies of the United States or any other country we're talking about, you have to keep those secrets because it's always a game of risk. The game, like the board game, So you're always trying to figure out to make sure that you're going to be able to be one up, and you don't want to let everybody know where you're building your new stuff, or where you're trying to figure out how to make a faster airplane, or where you're trying to make a new weapon, because then they'll just bomb that place and then it's all of your work is gone. So secrets, maybe they don't make friends, but in this case, they're sometimes necessary. And as much as I want to know about the aliens in Area 51 and like why we even think there's aliens there and things like that, I also don't want to put anybody in any kind of danger. So I know the people who are working there, I don't want them to get hurt because a bunch of us were like, well, we just want to know the answers and it's not fair you're keeping secrets. Yeah, it is fair. Go back and do your job, whatever it is, whatever you might be. Don't worry about this stuff. I mean, for funsies, for sure, but stop being crazy. The other one little thing I want to point on is, because Area 51 was so vehemently denied, and because of all of the alleged stuff that happened with the Roswell incident and the idea that that is where all of the debris and things were taken and the potential bodies, a lot of that has come out as actually fact, not fiction. A bunch of people who dealt with that, they have passed on, and although they were under not technically this, but a gag order essentially from the government to not speak about those events. Now, of course, you can't hold that in all by yourself forever. So most of these people spoke to their family about it, and their family then kept that in too. And a lot of these people are passing now, at which point the family members are feeling, because they did not swear to secrecy by any means or anything like that. So they're now sharing those stories. More and more are coming out and they're corroborating. So I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying that right now what I think is likely is, so in 2005, somebody put in a request for the Freedom of Information Act regarding Area 51. And so in 2005, a quadrillion years later, so from 2005 to 2013, radio silence on this issue. But during that time, my guess is they moved all the really important stuff out of that space. 2013 comes along, they're pretty safe. Sure, they're still working there. They're doing all the stuff they say. They probably even have some pretty cool alien stuff there. But a lot of stuff I'm guessing that they moved, because when they came out in 2013, they're like, yeah, this is here. But they still did not admit to any UFO stuff. They just admitted that the facility was there. That in itself, to me, is a security issue. So now that they have officially come out and said that, they have to have moved stuff just for security reasons. So yeah, all of you people thinking about storming Area 51, you're not going to find anything super fun in there anymore. At best, that stuff was moved before 2013, and now they've got it under different kind of controls. There's probably a brand new Area 51 that we don't get to know about, because that's how it works, bitches. So please do not storm any army bases, Area 51 or otherwise. They're doing jobs there. if you want to do something fun that weekend, still get together with your friends. I actually live in Colorado. We got alien stuff all over the place here. You can like go talk to the crazy alien people and all the things and the mutilations and stuff. Plan your vacation somewhere kitschy and do it with your friends, but don't storm the alien bases. Please. Yes, conspire. Yes, do research. Yes, get excited. It's so much fun, but don't be a jerk. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you take my advice. And I hope you love aliens and conspiracies as much as I do. And if you're really lucky, I'll see you again sometime.